Welcome back, everyone. Before we begin, like and subscribe. It's very important to us. Thanks. Are you tired of feeling sluggish, bloated, and generally unwell? You may not even realize it, but certain foods you eat daily could be secretly harming your health. In fact, the World Health Organization estimates that 1.9 million deaths worldwide are caused by unhealthy diets. And did you know that over 1,000 additives, including artificial colors and flavors, are used in the food industry today? Some of these substances have been linked to hyperactivity, allergies, and even cancer. In today's video, we will discuss the top 10 worst foods that destroy your health so you can make better informed decisions about what you put into your body. From sugary cereals to processed meats, we'll cover all the essentials, so stick around until the end to find out which everyday foods could be sabotaging your well-being without you even knowing it. Number 10. Artificially flavored and colored snacks. Artificial dyes and flavors are commonly used in many processed foods to enhance their appearance, taste, and smell. However, they can have harmful effects on your health. A study published in the Journal of the American Academy of Dermatology found that some artificial dyes, such as Yellow 5 and Yellow 6, have been linked to allergic reactions and hyperactivity in children. Another study published in the journal Food and Chemical Toxicology found that some artificial flavors such as vanillin and ethyl butyrate may have carcinogenic effects. Instead of consuming artificially flavored and colored snacks, it's best to opt for whole natural foods such as fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Not only are these foods more nutritious, but they also don't contain any artificial substances that could harm your health. By making this simple switch, you can reduce your risk of developing health problems in the future and improve your overall well-being. Number 9. Processed meats. Processed meats such as deli meat, salami, and sausages are typically high in nitrates, sodium, and preservatives, all of which have been linked to negative health outcomes such as cancer and heart disease. Nitrates are used to preserve and color processed meats, but they have been linked to an increased risk of stomach cancer. High levels of sodium in these meats can raise blood pressure and increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. Moreover, many processed meats contain trans fats, which are harmful to heart health. Instead, it's a good idea to choose lean protein sources such as chicken, fish, or plant-based alternatives like tofu and tempeh. These options provide essential nutrients without the harmful additives and processing that can negatively impact your health. If you do choose to consume processed meats, it's important to do so in moderation and read labels carefully to avoid products with excessive amounts of nitrates, sodium, and trans fats. Number 8. Sugary breakfast cereals. Many breakfast cereals are advertised as a healthy choice for many people's morning meal. However, they can be a hidden source of added sugar and refined carbohydrates. These cereals often lack fiber and other essential nutrients, leading to energy crashes and cravings for more sugary foods later in the day. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that consuming high glycemic index breakfast cereals can lead to weight gain and insulin resistance, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes. To avoid the pitfalls of sugary breakfast cereals, it's best to opt for healthier alternatives like oatmeal, whole grain toast with nut butter, or boiled eggs. These options provide a more balanced mix of nutrients and can help keep your blood sugar levels stable throughout the morning, preventing energy crashes and unhealthy snacking later in the day. Additionally, it's always a good idea to read food labels carefully and check the amount of added sugar in any cereal you consider eating. Number 7. Fast food burgers and fries. Fast food burgers and fries are among the most popular fast food items worldwide, but they may not be the best choice for your health. These meals are typically high in excess sodium, trans fats, and processed ingredients, which can have negative effects on your well-being. A study published in the journal Obesity found that consuming fast food regularly can lead to weight gain and an increased risk of developing cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. The high sodium content in fast food can also contribute to high blood pressure, which is a risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Instead of fast food, it's a good idea to grill your own burger at home using lean meat or plant-based patties and serve it on a whole wheat bun with fresh vegetables. This way you can control the ingredients and portion sizes while still enjoying a delicious burger. Remember, making healthier food choices can significantly impact your long-term health and well-being. So it's essential to be mindful of what you eat and opt for nutrient-rich and processed foods whenever possible. Number 6. Soda and sugary drinks. Sugary drinks like soda and sweetened juices are among the worst food choices you can make for your health. They are often loaded with high fructose corn syrup, which has been linked to obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. A study published in the journal PLOS Medicine found that consuming one or more sugary drinks per week can increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by up to 8 times. Moreover, these drinks are typically high in calories, providing empty calories without any essential nutrients. Instead, it's best to opt for healthier drink options like sparkling water, herbal tea, or infused water with fresh fruits or herbs. These alternatives can help you stay hydrated without the added sugar and calories that can harm your health. You can also consider using a straw to avoid contact with your teeth, which can help prevent tooth decay. By making this simple switch, you can significantly reduce your intake of added sugar and improve your overall health. Number 5. Margarine and artificial spreads. Margarine and artificial spreads like mayonnaise and mustard may seem like convenient options, but they can be detrimental to your health. These spreads typically contain trans fats, which have been linked to high cholesterol levels, heart disease, and stroke. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that consuming trans fats can increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by up to 93. Instead of relying on margarine and artificial spreads, it's a good idea to use real butter or natural oils like olive oil or avocado oil in moderation. These options provide essential nutrients and don't contain harmful trans fats. When it comes to mayonnaise, you can make your own using avocado oil or apple cider vinegar for a healthier alternative. By avoiding margarine and artificial spreads, you can reduce your intake of unhealthy fats and improve your overall health. Number 4. Instant noodles and packaged soups. Instant noodles and packaged soups may be quick and easy to prepare, but they can be detrimental to your health. These processed foods are often high in sodium, monosodium glutamate (MSG), and artificial flavors and preservatives, all of which have been linked to negative health effects. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that consuming high amounts of instant noodles can lead to metabolic syndrome, a cluster of conditions that includes high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and abnormal cholesterol levels. Moreover, the MSG commonly used in these foods has been linked to headaches and an increased risk of obesity and diabetes. Instead of instant noodles and packaged soups, it's a good idea to make your own soup using fresh ingredients like vegetables, beans, and lentils. This way you can control the amount of sodium and other additives and enjoy a healthier, more flavorful meal. Number 3. Store-bought baked goods. Many store-bought baked goods like cookies, cakes, and pies may seem like delicious treats, but they can be harmful to your health. These foods often contain hydrogenated oils, high fructose corn syrup, and preservatives which have been linked to negative health outcomes such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. A study published in the journal BMJ Nutrition Prevention and Health found that consuming more added sugar, which is commonly found in baked goods, can lead to an increased risk of developing cardiovascular disease. Instead of indulging in store-bought baked goods, it's a good idea to make your own baked goods using natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup and healthy fats like coconut oil or almond oil. This way you can control the ingredients and avoid the harmful additives that can negatively impact your health. Number 2. Frozen and processed meals. Frozen and processed meals may seem like a convenient option, but they can be detrimental to your health. These meals are often loaded with sodium, preservatives, and unhealthy fats, all of which have been linked to negative health outcomes. A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that consuming more sodium can lead to high blood pressure and an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Moreover, the preservatives and artificial additives used in these meals have been linked to allergies and other health issues. Instead of frozen and processed meals, it's a good idea to meal prep with fresh ingredients like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. This way you can control the ingredients and portion sizes and avoid the harmful additives that can negatively impact your health. Number 1. Energy drinks. Energy drinks may seem like a quick fix for a boost of energy, but they can be harmful to your health. These drinks are often high in caffeine, artificial sweeteners, and sugar, all of which can have negative effects on your well-being. A study published in the journal Current Cardiology Reviews found that consuming high amounts of caffeine can lead to increased heart rate and blood pressure, which can be harmful to people with pre-existing heart conditions. Additionally, the high sugar content in energy drinks can contribute to weight gain and type 2 diabetes. Instead of energy drinks, it's a good idea to opt for alternatives like black coffee, green tea, or smoothies made with natural ingredients like bananas and almonds. These options can provide a more balanced boost of energy without the harmful additives and excessive caffeine that can negatively impact your health. In conclusion, the worst foods that destroy your health are those that are highly processed and contain harmful additives, preservatives, and unhealthy fats. By making informed choices and opting for whole, unprocessed foods, you can improve your overall health and reduce your risk of developing chronic diseases. Remember, small changes in your diet can make a big difference in your long-term well-being. So it's essential to be mindful of what you eat and make healthier choices whenever possible. We hope this video was helpful and informative. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Have a great day.